Hello! Today I'll show you the setup and configuration of our components on an Experience Cloud site. We will have a look at the properties of those components, we'll learn about their configurations, and we will see where on the pages those components can be placed. So let's get started. We will open the Experience Builder and see the first component, which is the member registration component. Using this one, users can register as members on site, renew and cancel their subscriptions. This component can be used on any site page, and it can be added to a page multiple times to provide the ability to subscribe to different membership products. You can add the component to a home page or create a separate joining page, it doesn't matter. The component has the following properties. First one is product ID. It's required to fill in the product ID of the desired membership product so that users will be able to subscribe to that product later. The next property is new subscription flow API name. This one is filled in with the packaged registration flow name by default, so that the registration flow will be triggered by clicking the Become a Member button displayed on the component. The button is hidden if the field is blank, so it's not displayed. Same with the next property. This one is filled in with the Renew Flow API name, and the flow is triggered by the Renew button, and the button is hidden if the field is not filled in. Then we see the Cancel Subscription Flow API name field. This one is blank by default, and it can be filled in with the Cancellation Flow API name, so that the flow will be triggered by clicking the Cancel button. Please note that we only provide the default member registration and renewal flows in our package. The cancellation flow should be created by the administrator according to the organization's needs. Then we see two checkboxes. The one here hides the Renew button when the Auto Renewals option is selected for a specific product by the admin in the backend. And the last checkbox allows renewals for expired memberships. So if it is enabled, the Become a Member button would be displayed for expired subscriptions. So to display any of the mentioned buttons, it's required to fill in the Flow API names here in the properties. Now let's move to the user detail profile page. Here we can see the account info and contact info components that are part of our package. Those components display fields from the account and contact records of the user. It says that I don't have access to the record as I'm in the Experience Builder by an admin. Please note that these components can be used on the Experience Cloud site on the user profile, contact, account, and membership subscription detail pages only. Also, those components ensure data security by hiding the displayed information for other users, even if the external org-wide default settings are other than private. Additionally, admins can define what fields should be displayed on those components by creating field sets on the contact and account objects for each component. We provide the default field sets in our package for account and contact objects, and you can update those field sets or create new ones here in the Setup, Object Manager, Contact or Account object, field set, add new or update the existing one. After that, you will need to update the field set API name here in the builder in the properties of those components. Account and contact fields edited by members on site are automatically updated internally on their record. Those components are also a part of the Membership Manager component. We'll have a look at it later. Next, let's have a look at the Membership Subscriptions component. This component displays the user's existing membership subscriptions and their current statuses. As we are in the Experience Builder, we don't see any subscriptions. But those records are clickable, and by clicking the link here, the user can be directed to the Membership Manager or Membership Details component. And when there are no subscriptions, users see the following message, that currently there are no membership subscriptions. If the org-wide default setting on the membership subscription object is private, the component is hidden from the community if the user is not the owner. Another component we provide is the Payment Methods Manager component. The preview is not accessible for admin users. With this component, community users can manage their existing payment methods, create new ones from the site when using our app with native payments, not with the AC Unified Checkout integration. The component can be used on the Experience Cloud site on the user profile, contact, and membership subscription detail pages only. This component ensures data security by hiding the displayed information for other users, even if the external org-wide default settings are set to other than private. With this component, a user can create the payment method with card, ACH, bucks, see the default method, mark another payment method as default, delete payment method if the payment is not marked as default. Also, it's crucial to be aware that when there are no stored payment methods in the system, it prevents the setup of recurring payments. The last two components are the Membership Manager and the Membership Details component. With the Membership Manager and Membership Detail components, members can manage their membership subscriptions on site. In the Experience Builder, you need to create a new object page for the Membership Subscriptions object, delete all the standard components, and drag the Membership Manager or Membership Details component to the page. Let's start with the first one. The component displays two sections, Membership Details and Membership Billing. Please note that the Membership Manager component will not receive further updates or development in future releases. So for displaying the membership details, we recommend utilizing the Membership Details component. The Membership Manager displays two sections. Let's start with the Membership Details section. Here, a user can see the name and the description of the membership fee, next billing date, start and dates of the subscription, status of the membership subscription, renewal and payment form, and other information. Additionally, there are a few buttons displayed on the component: Renew, Cancel, Finalize Payment, and Edit buttons. The Membership Details section allows us to display both default and additional fields for each membership. This functionality is customizable using field sets on membership subscription and membership subscription term fields, the ones here. Then there is the Membership Billing section. This one contains the contact info and account info components that we covered already. The component has the following properties. Subscription ID is filled in by default. Then we see contact and account field sets. Here you decide which fields to display on those components. Then we see the subscription field set name. Again, you can define which object fields to display. Same with the subscription term field set. Then you need to fill in Renew Subscription Flow API name. It's filled in with our default renewal flow. Then you see the Cancel Subscription Flow API name property, which is blank, same as on the Membership Manager component. Then you see the Finalize Payment Flow API name property and the two checkboxes. One allows us to hide the Membership Billing section, and the last one allows us to renew expired membership subscriptions, so that the renewal button will be displayed even for the expired memberships. Please note that the Renew, Cancel, and Finalize Payment buttons won't be displayed if the flow fields are blank. The Membership Details component is basically a separate component for the first tab displayed on the Membership Manager component, and it mirrors the functionality of the Membership Details section. The difference is in properties. There is the Hide the Renew button for users with auto renewals option checkbox that helps us hide the renew button when the auto renewals option is selected for a specific product by the admin in the backend at the product level. And again, we advise you to use the membership details component instead of the membership manager component.